What is up, guys? I'm gonna go over the little topwater rig up set that I usually use when I go bass fishing. I'm gonna go over the rod that I've been using that works for me, and what reel I have on there as far as gear ratio and what I'm using for topwater baits. So just hang in there. All right, for the rod, I got the Arbo Garcia Vengeance. It's medium heavy action. It's 6'9", so it's got some backbone to it. It's what you want whenever you're setting the hook on a frog or a topwater bait. Little tip for you guys though, if you get blown up on, don't just immediately set the hook. Count to like 3 and then set the hook. It gives the bass time to get the bait in his mouth. Alright, this is the topwater frog. A little soft frog. It'll fill up with water every once in a while, so you gotta squeeze it to throw some of the water out. These tails, you can trim them or keep them like the way they are. I've found that trimming them can actually help a lot better sometimes. It just really depends. I'm going to go over the knot that I normally use when I'm using topwater baits. Well, at least this one, because it's a topwater frog and it wants the line to the bait. And then I'll show you how to rig up a walking bait in just a second as well. So hopefully this is like you can see. Okay, I'm gonna start with the line facing toward the hole, go through, pull you a good amount for the tag end. So you're gonna look like this, and you're gonna take this line, tag him, and you're gonna stick it right back through. So you got something that looks like this. You got a loop on this side, loop, and the tag in the main line here. So you're gonna take this loop, you're gonna, well, you need to really pull a little bit more water line out. You want to quite a bit so you can actually do this rig here. Okay, so you're gonna take your loop, you're gonna do an overhand knot, just a regular old knot. You're gonna go over top and through. Let's see that again. So here, so you got what started the loop, you got the loop that we started with. Then you're gonna take your hand, you're gonna grab that loop that you started with, and see how it's got an opening, just like this. You're gonna take it, that opening, you're gonna drop the bait through, just like this. Then you got this. You're gonna pull the main line and the tag in. You're gonna wet it to reduce friction. And you're gonna pull it tight. So if that'll actually pick up on the screen, it should look like something like this. It's a Palomar knot. It's one of the strongest knots you can use. It'll help when you're throwing in like heavy weeds and stuff like that. You'll cut your access tag end off, and you got your topwater rig.